Ginger, Zingiber officinale Roscoe, is a flowering plant in the family Zingiberaceae whose rhizome, ginger root, or simply ginger, is widely used as a spice. It is a herbaceous perennial which grows annual stems about a meter tall bearing narrow green leaves and yellow flowers. Ginger is indigenous to South China, and was spread eventually to the Spice Islands, other parts of Asia and subsequently to West Africa and the Caribbean. Ginger was exported to Europe via India in the 1st century AD as a result of the lucrative spice trade. India is now the largest producer of ginger. Other members of the family Zingiberaceae include turmeric, cardamom, and galangal. The distantly related dicots in the genus Asarum are commonly called wild ginger because of their similar taste. The origin of ginger is from the mid-14th century, from Old English gingifer, from medieval Latin gingiber, from Latin zingiberi, from Greek zingiberis, from Prakrit, Middle Indic, singabera, from Sanskrit srngaveram, from srngam horn plus vera body, from the shape of its root. But this may be Sanskrit folk etymology, and the word may be from an ancient Dravidian name that also produced the Tamil and Malayalam name for the spice, inchi-ver, from inchi root. Cf. Gin, v. The word apparently was readopted in Middle English from Old French gingibre, modern French gingibre. Ginger produces clusters of white and pink flower buds that bloom into yellow flowers. Because of its aesthetic appeal and the adaptation of the plant to warm climates, ginger is often used as landscaping around subtropical homes. It is a perennial reed-like plant with annual leafy stems, about a meter, 3 to 4 feet, tall. Traditionally, the rhizome is gathered when the stalk withers. It is immediately scalded or washed and scraped, to kill it and prevent sprouting. The fragrant perisperm of Zingiberaceae is used as sweetmeats by Bantu, also as a condiment and sialagogue. From 1585, Jamaican ginger was the first oriental spice grown in the New World and imported back to Europe. In 2012, India, with over 33% of the global production, now leads in growing ginger, replacing China, now in second position, about 20%, followed by Nepal, about 12%, Nigeria and Thailand, each about 7%, and Indonesia, about 5%. Uses. Ginger produces a hot, fragrant kitchen spice. Young ginger rhizomes are juicy and fleshy with a very mild taste. They are often pickled in vinegar or sherry as a snack or cooked as an ingredient in many dishes. They can be steeped in boiling water to make ginger tisane, to which honey is often added. Sliced orange or lemon fruit may be added. Ginger can be made into candy, or ginger wine, which has been made commercially since 1740. Mature ginger rhizomes are fibrous and nearly dry. The juice from ginger roots is often used as a spice in Indian recipes and is a common ingredient of Chinese, Korean, Japanese, Vietnamese, and many South Asian cuisines for flavoring dishes such as seafood, meat, and vegetarian dishes. Fresh ginger can be substituted for ground ginger at a ratio of 6:1, although the flavors of fresh and dry ginger are somewhat different. Powdered dry ginger root is typically used as a flavoring for recipes such as gingerbread, cookies, crackers and cakes, ginger ale, and ginger beer. Candied ginger, or crystallized ginger, is the root cooked in sugar until soft, and is a type of confectionery. Fresh ginger may be peeled before eating. For longer-term storage, the ginger can be placed in a plastic bag and refrigerated or frozen. In Indian cuisine, ginger is a key ingredient, especially in thicker gravies, as well as in many other dishes, both vegetarian and meat-based. Ginger also has a role in traditional Ayurvedic medicine. It is an ingredient in traditional Indian drinks, both cold and hot, including spiced masala chai. Fresh ginger is one of the main spices used for making pulse and lentil curries and other vegetable preparations. Fresh ginger together with peeled garlic cloves is crushed or ground to form ginger garlic masala. Fresh, as well as dried, ginger is used to spice tea and coffee, especially in winter. Ginger powder is used in food preparations intended primarily for pregnant or nursing women, the most popular one being katlua, which is a mixture of gum resin, ghee, nuts, and sugar. Ginger is also consumed in candied and pickled form. In Bangladesh, it is finely chopped or ground into a paste to use as a base for chicken and meat dishes alongside onion and garlic. In Japan, ginger is pickled to make beni shoga and gari or grated and used raw on tofu or noodles. It is made into a candy called shoga no satozuke. In the traditional Korean kimchi, ginger is either finely minced or just juiced to avoid the fibrous texture and added to the ingredients of the spicy paste just before the fermenting process. In Burma, ginger is called gyan. It is widely used in cooking and as a main ingredient in traditional medicines. It is consumed as a salad dish called gyan thot, which consists of shredded ginger preserved in oil, with a variety of nuts and seeds. In Thailand it is called king and is used to make a ginger garlic paste in cooking. In Indonesia, a beverage called wedang jahe is made from ginger and palm sugar. Indonesians also use ground ginger root, called jahe, as a common ingredient in local recipes. In Malaysia, ginger is called halia and used in many kinds of dishes, especially a soup. In the Philippines, it is a common ingredient in local dishes, and it is brewed into a tea called salabat. Ginger house rum, Madagascar. In Vietnam, the fresh leaves, finely chopped, can be added to shrimp and yam soup, can coam, as a top garnish and spice to add a much subtler flavor of ginger than the chopped root. In China, sliced or whole ginger root is often paired with savory dishes such as fish, and chopped ginger root is commonly paired with meat, when it is cooked. Candied ginger is sometimes a component of Chinese candy boxes, and a herbal tea can be prepared from ginger. In the Caribbean, ginger is a popular spice for cooking and for making drinks such as sorrel, a drink made during the Christmas season. Jamaicans make ginger beer both as a carbonated beverage and also fresh in their homes. Ginger tea is often made from fresh ginger, as well as the famous regional specialty Jamaican ginger cake. Two varieties of ginger as sold in Haikou, Hainan, China. On the island of Corfu, Greece, a traditional drink called tau sigma iota mu pyro alpha, tzitsibira, a type of ginger beer, is made. The people of Corfu and the rest of the Ionian Islands adopted the drink from the British, during the period of the United States of the Ionian Islands. In Arabic, ginger is called zanjabil and in some parts of the Middle East, gingeber. The Hebrew name for the spice, zangibel, is a variation on the name. A ginger tea that is spicy and stimulating is made. In Western cuisine, ginger is traditionally used mainly in sweet foods such as ginger ale, gingerbread, ginger snaps, parkin, ginger biscuits, and spéculoos. A ginger-flavored liqueur called Canton is produced in Jarnac, France. Ginger wine is a ginger-flavored wine produced in the United Kingdom, traditionally sold in a green glass bottle. Ginger is also used as a spice added to hot coffee and tea.